Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rambulan sa Silanganan Semifinals round. If you want to know what the brutal reality of tournament pressure looks like, you are staring right at it. On Team Red, we have a 5-digit titan trying to rebuild his empire. Just last weekend in the quarterfinals, he was the gold standard until a devastating 4-6 loss at the hands of Kisorchu knocked him out of the winner's bracket. He is bloodied, he is pissed off, and he is out to prove that his tournament life is not over just yet. The technical mastermind, the number seed 6, Yuan. But standing across from him is the people's champion of this tournament, a man who defied every single mathematical probability. He entered the bracket as the seed number 21 underdog. But over the weekend, he did the unthinkable, a historic roaring 6, roaring upsets over the higher seeded players in his bracket run. He has the entire crowd round behind him. He has the momentum of a runaway freight train, and he does not care about your seeding. The miracle worker, the seed number 21, callyfour. I will be your sole commentator for tonight, Mark Lore, and this is the Rambulan sa Silanganan Lower Bracket Semifinals part of the bracket. And looking at the bands, let's discuss both players' bands for tonight as callyfour. Judging by the looks of things, he is definitely going to be banning those low AR maps in the Hidden 2 as well as that Nomad 6. callyfour will not be seeing him up against Yuan on that low AR as he knows how dangerous Yuan can be on those low ARs. Judging by the amount of time that has been over the week, he knows that Yuan has definitely had the time to practice those maps. As we have the Hidden 2 ban over now, what is Yuan gonna be banning next? Going for that Nomad 2 as well as that Hidden 1 now. Very unexpected ban from Yuan in that Hidden 1. He definitely does not want to contest callyfour on that Hidden mech tech. We'll see now as callyfour. I assume he's gonna be banning that Nomad 6 now, anytime. We'll just have to see now. As definitely gonna be a very interesting match indeed, as both players very proficient on the hard rock as well as that DT. As you see now, we have definitely that Nomad 6 ban now. callyfour. Going towards the picks now. As we see a Nomad opening, no pick going towards callyfour. Gonna be starting the match strong. As we see Crocodile Tears by Hana now. A very hard alt map indeed. Very tough to pull on. This is gonna be a very struggling fight between both players. Definitely gonna be watching out for those very intensive cut patterns, those 1-6. Snap aim required to play this map even. We'll see how Yuan's gonna fare up on this Nomad 3 now. As callyfour. Seed 21 looking for another statement game against the Seed 6 Yuan on this first round of the semifinals lowers bracket. As both players are going to be readying up now. We'll just have to see how both players are going to fare up on this opening map of this match. It's going to be a very interesting match indeed, as both players are going to be I do not think I assume that both players are gonna be the best at this type of map, because indeed it's gonna be very difficult to say the least. Because both players are gonna be starting strong. Yuan though, never mind, both players starting off pretty rough, especially on callyfour's side as he drops, as he as he melts down on that intro part, starting off rough with that 77% accuracy compared to Yuan as well though. On that 85%, 84, sorry. But hopefully both players are going to be stabilizing towards this first verse of the song. As I say that both players are going to be finding both breaks at the same time on the same section. As they seem to try to stabilize on this first part of the song before the Ki comes up now. Yuan with the slight accuracy lead, 2% now. Both players relatively the same combo now. It just has to come down to who's gonna stay more consistent on this Nomad 3. As callyfour finds that break, Yuan on the back seat, keeping that 300 combo alive on his side now. This is his map. This is callyfour's map to win, and it's not gonna be on his side favoring him. As the first third of the map has finished, Yuan off to a strong 400 combo lead now. As callyfour finds another break, that's not gonna help him at all. Yuan though, he sees the scores, he knows he's in the lead. All he needs to do is just not break down as he finds that miss now, but traded by callyfour. That's gonna favor Yuan now as he's up in combo as well as accuracy, very slightly ahead in combo, very much so now, as callyfour just not managing to find his ground on this Nomad 3. This is his pick now. callyfour, do you have what it takes on the second half of the map to stay consistent, find your footing on this opening pick? Yuan on the back seat now as he finds that slider break. callyfour, oh sorry, that was a Bancho break indeed. Yuan staying consistent. Just have to make sure these types of maps do tend to hate that Bancho slider now. As Yuan finds that chain miss. Definitely a real combo break now. As callyfour not much behind, 50k, but there's barely anything that he can work on. Although both players pretty similar in accuracy, callyfour has that combo to find that sort of comeback clutch factor that he needs to win his own pick. As Yuan still in his side, but callyfour finds that break. Yuan now potentially a break point on the first map. He finds that miss, but there's barely any map for callyfour to work with, as that score graph is barely budging at all. Yuan, first map onto his side, a break point on this Nomad 3. Yuan now ending this map pretty strong now. Never mind, he finds a slider break, but it just does not matter. Yuan, although a very messy start to the match, finds that break point. As we'll be seeing what Yuan is gonna be picking next to consolidate that first point to win on over his side now. He has a lot of options here. As the Nomad 5, all 3 hard rocks open, especially that hard rock 2, his premier skill set in the precision. There's also that DT1 aim. That's 282 BPM. That feels to be a formidable pick for Yuan to go for. We'll just have to see what Yuan is gonna be picking next. I mean, first pick, sorry. I mean, yeah, he has a lot of options here. He goes for the no. He goes for the Hard Rock 1. Wall. It has a lot of aim, a lot of burst. Generally, a mechanics heavy map. Definitely one he can be comfortable with, especially at this point of the bracket. Especially on the semifinals bracket now. Is Yuan looking to consolidate his pick once again, but against callyfour, who's seemingly trying to find a way to bring back that breakpoint that he recently lost is on that Nomad 3. The good luck have funs have been sent in the chat. Both players looking for their ground as callyfour looking to find his first point on the board. Meanwhile, Yuan his point to pick now on this Hard Rock 1 as it undergoes. Yep, early break from callyfour there, but it probably won't matter now in the later run as long as he holds a significant combo there in the middle part. Meanwhile, Yuan, pretty strong starter, albeit the accuracy when compared to callyfour, it's a significant difference now. Especially looking at it from a statistical point of view now, 4% now. Both players having... Probably that was a benchomit early on, but... I may be blind. Yuan though, finds the break before the first TI, callyfour. On the driver's seat now, as he has the combos to work with. 300 combo and counting. Yuan trying to build up once again. But fails to do so as he finds that second break now. callyfour yet to find that combo break. Never mind, he finds that first break now on the board as the first third of the map has concluded. Yuan not far off now, less than 50k score lead in callyfour's side. Everything else comes down to who's more consistent on the last 2/3 of the map. As Yuan struggling to find his composure on this Hard Rock 1 as he finds that act drop as well as that earlier miss from the 4. callyfour starting to grow his combo again as he's up in both combo as well as accuracy now. He's on the driver's seat, 80k score lead and growing. callyfour very comfortable on this Hard Rock 1 now as he's looking to find that revenge breakpoint against Yuan's pick of Hard Rock 1. Very strong combo leading up to the last third of the map. callyfour, do you have what it takes to bring this combo as well as this score lead until the end of the map? Yuan trying his darndest to fight back, but at this point it might as well just not matter as he finds that next break and it might be it. callyfour, a strong revenge reply on this Hard Rock 1. A breakpoint of his own finds that miss of it. This doesn't matter anymore. There's barely any more map for Yuan to work with. Despite that 170 combo, his accuracy was just not working, was just not benefiting him at all. callyfour though, much more consistent on the Hard Rocks. Definitely an avenue for callyfour to take advantage of in the near future of this match. Just have to know what callyfour starts to think here, as the score is now tied up as both players find their own breakpoints on their own first picks of the match. callyfour now, it is his own pick to choose. There are options here. Probably doesn't want to go for that no mod 4. It is probably too hard for him to do so. As we see that Hard Rock 3 banking on the fact that he just recently won the Hard Rock 1. Now goes for the more technical Hard Rock 3. Probably more comfortable map now for both players. Owing that it's higher BPM, specifically 215 BPM. A lot of technical sliders, fast-paced sliders specifically. A lot of burst mechanics on this map as well. Yuan. We'll see if we'll just have to see if we find a third breakpoint in a row in this match. That's callyfour. Looking to take what it means to be necessary in order to win this match. As both players eventually gonna be readying up now to start this third map of the match. Probably the premise of this match is who's gonna be more consistent on hitting those fast-paced sliders on this map. Generally speaking, those sliders, after all, spam throughout this map. callyfour dropping a bit of accuracy at the start. Yuan, compared to Yuan, very comfortable 96% accuracy. Compared to callyfour, not a very strong start on this Hard Rock 3. Managing to find the first combo break compared to Yuan. Beware of any Bancho misses though. Maps like this tend to lean towards that sort of factor, so you just have to confirm whether or not it's gonna be a real miss or not. As Yuan though, starting to build up that 300 combo growing, as well as that combo lead now. 50,000 score towards his side. Less than, sorry. With callyfour, not too far off. 350 combo and counting. Although that accuracy though, 3% in discrepancy now towards benefiting Yuan's side. But looking towards both players, personally I don't think accuracy is gonna matter in the long run as long as both players grow their combo to a substantial degree where accuracy is gonna be less detrimental to their favor as callyfour finds that first major break now. Behind now in combo as well as accuracy as Yuan on the driver's seat on this Hard Rock 3. We're probably gonna be seeing a third breakpoint in a row in this match as Yuan continuing to combo on this Hard Rock 3. 500 score now leading. And yep. Confirmed now, Yuan gets his second breakpoint. And a third breakpoint in a row for this match. We have yet to see both players winning their own picks. As Yuan, here's his second pick now. Leading towards his own pick after this. Looking to break the cycle of breakpoints. S rank as well though, very impressive score from Yuan indeed. I'm not sure if it has a slider break or if it's an actual FC. I'll just have to check it again in the VOD later on. callyfour though, leaning back on that Hard Rock 3, definitely a mistake to be made. Very strong statement from Yuan indeed. You want that Hard Rock 1? Fine. I'll take back your Hard Rock 3 instead. As both players winning a Hard Rock map on their own side. As Yuan gonna be picking that BT4 now. The alt BT pick of the semifinals bracket. Sorry if I keep stuttering that much. Yuan looking for an avenue to take advantage of towards callyfour, especially on this DT ult. Lot of weird patterns here on this map, especially the ult tapping. We'll just have to wonder how callyfour is gonna fare up against this DT4 of a pick by Yuan. As we wait for both players to ready up, get this match underway. Forgot this was the AR 10.3 actually. Gonna be a huge factor now for both players. Probably not much by Yuan, as I know this guy is pretty comfortable on this AR, as well as callyfour. But that's not what we have to be worrying about. Yuan, significant athlete now on this beginning map, but callyfour on that combo lead, the beginning part of the map. Accuracy versus combo. Looks like accuracy is gonna be winning this fight now. By a significant lead actually. Like callyfour very heavily in the side of Yuan now with his accuracy, as he finds that break earlier. Not gonna help him at all. Yuan has the advantage now to keep this score growing. callyfour on the back seat, on the dead side of things now, because he's behind in both accuracy and combo. As we approach the second third of the map, is Yuan continuing to combo this map, 500 combo and counting. callyfour not far off, probably a bit far off though, as he has a lot to catch up on, as this score lead is approaching 100k now and growing. Yuan finding no means of stopping now as he approaches the second half of this map, continuing to combo this map. About to approach 400k score now. callyfour finding that break. Might be too early to call this now, but it might just be Yuan's point here. He has the chance to break the cycle of breakpoints in this match. Is Yuan approaching 1,000 combo now. It might just be wraps now on this DT4, as we see Yuan finally winning their own point regarding both players. callyfour sees the scores and might just think to himself, maybe this isn't the pick to win on, so maybe just think of the next pick to work on. Yuan finds a break though, it just doesn't matter. As the map is slowly approaching to its end, Yuan finds his third win on the board against callyfour. callyfour, no, not the end of the world. There's a bit of options to choose. Probably not the DT1 though. It's very contestable against Yuan. Still a lot of the nomads open though, so we'll just have to see. Maybe try checking out the hiddens as well. Try to experiment with the player. I forgot. I think we only have one hidden map on the left on the pool, if I remember. Only one hidden map left on the pool. Is the hidden tree. Maybe callyfour tries to experiment on that. No. It's gonna go for the raw speed sugary daydream by Zek. A Nomad 5. Plenty of bursts, plenty of long bursts actually on this map. Yuan though, not a sloucher when it comes to this type of map though. Speed, pretty favorable. Not gonna lie, it's a very contested pick actually. Also callyfour, so it is big. Probably not gonna be an easy one to win against. Especially against a player like Yuan. Very proficient in his ability to tap, as well as play speed. But we'll just have to wait. None of that history matters now. All that matters is how you perform in this match. callyfour. Looking for his win over on this Nomad 5. As we wait for both players to ready up and get this match underway. Looks like you left the lobby though. No personal bias though, but I personally think Yuan has the overall advantage over this Nomad 5 though. I've personally seen him have pretty decent scores on this Nomad 5. Like disregarding the speed map, I mean the tapping maps of this tournament. He's definitely a proficient tapping player to look out for, so you just have to see as we start this Nomad 5. Sugary Daydream, Razek. Both players on a very strong start now, not finding any semblance of combo break at the beginning. Actually, this part though, callyfour not finding any sort of footing on this first TI now, with Yuan as well as callyfour finding that trade miss. But Yuan having that early combo at the beginning there seems to favor him a lot now. But actually not much though, as both players finding those consecutive misses. So they slowly stabilize now on this section of the map. callyfour finds that break though. Yuan on the back seat now, having that significant combo advantage over callyfour. Accuracy be damned, they have their similarities over that. With Yuan slowly growing his combo now. But not anymore, he finds that break. callyfour has the chance to slowly claw this back over to his side now. Score difference is not that much though, as there's still a second half of the map left that remains. callyfour, keep your nerves up, buddy. As we see the second half of the map to close out. Yuan though, not too far ahead. callyfour finds a break, that's not gonna help him at all. Yuan as well, finding that miss. But that's overall gonna favor him a lot, so if both players not finding any semblance of combo, it's gonna come down to the accuracy now. Or any semblance of recovery. callyfour as well as Yuan finding the same misses on the same, pretty much the same notes. It's gonna be really close now coming into this ending. It's gonna come down to whoever drops more accuracy or who drops more breaks, as callyfour seems to be the person to do so, but Yuan I'm gonna trade on later. I don't think there's any more map to work with though, as Yuan gonna be really close. Those chain misses. Oh my god. Those chain misses almost became the end of him on this Nomad 5, as he barely wins with 1,785 score difference. Yuan. Only a minute score difference. Only a miss in difference. callyfour gonna be reeling back on that Nomad 5 now. That was his pick to win, and he just missed out on it. As Yuan, both players approaching that fabled 4-1 scoreline. May see a comeback here. We've seen a lot of 4-1s come back towards a tiebreaker or potentially a win, a match win on certain tournaments. callyfour trying to look for that win here. As we see a DT2 pick from Yuan. Very hybrid tapping indeed. So this is definitely Yuan's point to win now. As a lot of the players know, Yuan is definitely a player. Yuan is definitely a player that is pretty competent on these types of maps, especially the mod slots. But we'll just have to see. But we'll just have to see how callyfour fares up on this DT2 now, as both players let their good luck have fun and officially start this map. DT2, Raindrop Cafe Latte by Endorphin. Gonna be underway now. If I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna come down to both who's ever gonna be stabilizing the most. Especially who's gonna have more stamina going towards the end of this map now. As Yuan having that slight accuracy lead now. Actually, it is significant actually, never mind. About like 6% now as I say that. As well as the combo. callyfour finding that early trade miss at the beginning there. That's not gonna help him. Yuan now. Going towards the second third of the map. Pretty stabilized as far as the eye can see. As callyfour though has the entirety of Mount Everest to climb back from this. As the score is ever so going towards Yuan's side, growing now to 200k. Okay, but he finds a miss though. callyfour has the chance to take it back now. Pretty lengthy though, as there's only a third of the map left. That accuracy is not gonna be helping him, as well as that break now. Yuan on the driver's seat now to take this to match point. callyfour reeling from that score reveal. He knows it's gonna be match point from here on out. Yuan very comfortably taking this DT2 pick over to his side, as he's looking to end callyfour's run, possibly on this next pick. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, this is callyfour's pick though. It's not the end of the world. callyfour may have an ace up his sleeve on this pool. Anything that remains on this pool might just be the Nomad 1. Very hard Nomad 1 indeed, as this, you might just call yourself Hiyok the way you aim these notes. 185 BPM cross map jumps on like multiple sections of the map. km/h by Ray. This is definitely an aim map of all time. callyfour looking to secure his life on the line here. With this Nomad 1, even for an inch. Clawing back from this devastating 5-1 now. Yuan very calmly stares down at callyfour. You wanna come at me, boy? Here I am. Take your Nomad 1. Face me with it. As both players start the match. callyfour putting his tournament life on the line with his Nomad 1. yuan though. Very deficit. A very worrying start there for callyfour. Anyone trying to root for callyfour there. That's something you gotta worry out about. That's the first break of the map. Hopefully that's not gonna take a toll on him very much though. But that second break though, a bit more concerning. There's yuan. And there's the third break now from callyfour. yuan though, a very comfortable 99% current full combo on this Nomad 1, dropping down to about 97. callyfour, he's not getting any combo down. That's really concerning. callyfour, do you have anything that what it takes for you to keep your life here on this tournament? Keep your life here in the Rambulan sa Silanganan tournament. Might as well keep your nerve up, keep your consistency high. You look down on your opponent, you might not see it, but yuan still on that combo, praying for a miss at any point. Might as well just right now on this easier section of the map though, a very calmer section. callyfour though, slowly stabilizing, but that shake is very concerning though, as both players, yuan, callyfour finding that break, that's not gonna help him at all, and this lead ever so insurmountable to climb back from. yuan sitting atop the score lead as he stares down at callyfour, ready to bury him down 6 feet under on this Nomad 1, as callyfour struggling to find any semblance of score that he can possibly dig up. And yuan continuing on this full combo. It might be too early to call it, but this might just be wraps. callyfour, this might just be it, as he puts on a valiant effort to try to build any semblance of combo towards the end of this map, but it might as well just doesn't make it work. It might as well just not matter anymore, as yuan continuing on this trot on getting this full combo on the Nomad 1. He's not breaking a sweat. callyfour finds a break though. Finally finds the miss. yuan striking callyfour down, eliminating him from this tournament as he sits upon the dead corpse of callyfour's Osu body. Take your bow. You move on to the next round of the semifinals bracket. yuan wins this match 6-1. Congratulations. You will be facing off against Pillowy in the second round of the semifinals match. Second round, I meant. Commiserations to callyfour though. Very valiant effort, but just not enough against the seed number 6 in yuan. We did see a very valiant Cinderella storyline coming from callyfour though, beating the likes of Seed 10 Wind Impulse, Seed number 15 Ashwa, as well as Seed number 13 Patch in the previous rounds. But all Cinderella runs, and most Cinderella runs, can come up short. And this was one of them. Yuan, congratulations once again. And this will be it for tonight's matches now. Stay tuned later on today. Today is Sunday. If you're in UTC, if you're in UTC 8 countries, stay tuned later on as we'll be seeing the later matches of Hisorchu versus Milky Bayo later on at 2 p.m. UTC plus 8, as well as, hold on, the match between BPMC Junior as well as Noskaya later on at 9 p.m. UTC plus 8, as well as these two potential matches in Lansky versus Envy, as well as Yuan versus Pillowy. So stay tuned for that, everyone, and we'll see you there. Goodbye!